sama menya uto. Oh, mi Argentina. Esi mama ni unusina. Yaresa foni nyame. Obeba mamenya uto.
Joe, what's your phone for you? Hopefully, radio no asigusu a wutie no. You and your health, Jumediana, yasan edrus no. Nesu nyamia ya dom. Si enya behia say dia na say ya pomoden ho asem ana ye bedin komo se de Nyankopon twedi ampo kwame. Ode Dr. Vera Manu acheye no. Sana yeshia wa haidie na say na dom obekyerekye ne hu enioma bebre eni so ya pomuden ho asem ana ye de bremu etifro nua bi se omeken ho na nyina ye ni djuma no se de be ya ye nyina benya pomuden ye betimi atena se ache etiodofo tamukutu metwa me ho aba na afi ye de djumadie no abehyehye so bomodin afre wo nua bi nye pese minkuminya na ye nyina ye nsua de meba.
To Manu now, me come baby yami yeni. Me ready come to ready pomo. Me don't know ni pepe Manu. I say you super so taste and now. Obey me ma uchi running down. Me shafu me pafu ni di phone no. Obeka sama me now to.
Ubetu di usaka ubepe. Ebia me rini me mam pobeka ho.
Dr. Mbajo Timenka.
If I trust me, so Kappa DJ, what's the menka?
Dr. Meton Kappa, come.
Okay.
Joe, I don't force it and kind in your mere dome. Dr. Timenka, and you say, me demo life. A Timin Chaho cry, quack of a doctor. And Nedian was say, impact of sexual abuse in our health. Hey, as some no day. Impata sexual abuse nene de you call bunumupa eti umi ego tie de doctor ewo my abuse no kura any say asa na ba ni impact any sexual and some the mood you say omo doctor for ya kasa ye kona doctor maybe no fifi mu ma ye hu de opese wo kire no eti me cha ho me judgment na ma doctor nene de nyame de ama no so o de amaye eti doctor ho no amba cho so mame na afi yenko.
Yo, me wo hopa DJ be da su be brave.
Doctor Nedi o wa me da mu nyina keto akra.
Wo say?
So why if pa won say doctor akra say who say human bi.
Coronavirus at the Roma. It is say this year kata is because big na aye basa coronavirus.
That's right.
You know, me da wa su be brave abusiafo se mo abasa de be ya. Ye be che ya pom de ho asem ansa na be sha asem mo me bompae. Already, that was the story in the so no boy who by this Saturday. So, the bride is fiancing. One case I will be a quine, nay, I actually near to me as a sign. Impossible was actually be any way to me a free who near to me a boy, and that was it. What don't see, amen.
Amen.
Ain't here none of sexual abuse, especially sexual abuse or in Quadam. And they so when you said you see impact on more health for crown, if I health for crown. It will be impacted nipa korona pum din long term. Yes, it be a short term. Obi wo after so many years will be abusing it sexually, it's now for a very long time. So nipa krono enya counseling. And now say when one you share kwa mbe fa so many people say nipa na it will lead into disaster. And in the last few years, the job who says child sexual abuse ABB a economy power who said nipa bear and mother over bear 50-70% of my experience childhood sexual abuse. And the men also so over bear 40% so I experience childhood sexual abuse. And ABB a because you bet me a boy and me a guso. Now you share more people who say sexual abuse so cry define it saying and only so be adding a whole day any to me our one. Air Force to be so on any and also one and also so ni mu maybe a whole show pornography actually paprono through the internet and now so ma kwa na run who you know you try the photo no ni na considered sexual abuse because sexual abuse they no kwa ne say we ni pakwa na da but pornography no do won say ka ni pakwa ni no ni na considered sexual abuse because ni paprono on drew in fear and what so ni obi da onru enfie wasa otumi hwe saa pornography ne saa ne ma no onru enfie wasa obi de ne nsa so ni mu ne nofo e de ne nsa to na se ne ade ni nyina na kwala no onru saa enfie no into definitely ya abuse meaning wo violate ni pakro no without wo violate obi no wo violate ni pakro na that means wo man ni pakro or ma on the consent and so wo violate at that point in time into no sexual abuse. Na ye kasa child sexual abuse die enu eye bra wo no wo panimu obi a wanyini chen abofra no use advances kwa akwada ne ho no ni akwada ne kwa akwada into wo panimu nti ebi na akwala ne fa so wedi 5 me example na ebi obi wo ho a wedi be 10 and 11 ana se kwa nanim na nipa kro ne akwada ne kwa akwada no kwa akoso so ni mu ne nofo ene ne to ene ade ana so force se akwala ne yede ene ne beda no and no ene childhood sexual abuse it is abre no broni kasa wo seduce akwala no wo ko wasi akwala nti ebi wo ho a ko wasi ni bi ne se obeka oh we ye say ya mema osika mema ebi $100 meto we ya ma me ye say amount wo ko wasi ni pakro no said ye be ya or no be ma sexual favors wo se atanimu na wo yes sexual abuse ho asem no. Na sexual abuse no over time no e cause problems bebre e ma sa uncle for no e no ye beka ho asem na sexual abuse do na esi e bra uncle for ye younger na incest e ya dia e one of the biggest form of sexual abuse into incest ne say obi a abofra ne ye den enim no wa abusua no mu into e bia ne papa ni nia ana ne wo fa bi no cause sa incest ye ka ho asem oni abofra ne ye den da abra ni pakro ne ye den isha enti ni pakro no yo obi a o trust no na ye sa de no ma hu say omo sexual abuse nkwada no dodo na ye nipa abofra ne ye den enim no trust no wo a omo be abuse nkwada na kakra bi na ye nkofo abofra ne ye den enim wo mo be bia ba dodo na de we can say it's about 70 to 80% here. Obi a abofra ne ye de enim no obi a o trust no na usually omo ye de sa. Oba who say a ma at time experiences sexual abuse in the family more a chain and mema. Enti okobasa oba no obenyini no afi no on trust obi abio or getting into relationship akra na ye very very difficult. Yen can say a member experience a family sexual abuse and no one but a man time experiences our family sexual abuse yeah ne day make up what to do. 80 and near my base I see a bra abofra no ya sexually abusing no long term effects the bay and the walk on. It be any so more sexually abused or more high levels of depression. Nipa kwa no so sabro feel very guilty sa so no na ye bi enu nti na nipa kwa ye den eye ne sa afi so ya no wani ewu ani wu aye den abo no so no mo bi abuse no na ni ewu afi no sha se blame no ho ebi nim twinya eating disorders in some what bulimia any anorexia ho asem a obu ho bedidi bebre obu so didi ya no kwa throw up any ade. So what happens is that a lot of somatic concerns and when they day the pakora pelvic pain, severe pelvic pain, if you have GI problems, the Yemeni idea almost pie or any idea. If you don't social stress or bed associate to every sexual abuse, no, and no intending if a crown a bedroom, the employer abused as a child, stress or that no. Not dreaming the BB anyhow. It's just the body that is there, but the soul and the spirit are no longer there. When you so swap, the same thing continues. As or disassociated every sexual abuse. It becomes so suppressing sexual abuse into abusing as a child and not even as an adult or repressive memories. The meaning say, and may see or yet they'll be also be year free now. And so if we not to make that sort of so a bobody say baby or kai fast and pa no bobody the way year free now said they be 1 year day one kind. If you don't so deny it totally say idea no anya day and see now na ye day and to cause relationship problems with brain if I corner bro be I feel on to be meaningful relationship. Again I may patch this and it's so be and KBA. I was so a sharpie date in there be a tree or co-warring no. Some relationship thing that and to me and your day and you stable or by getting into the relationship, but time will be a partner no try to be initiate sex no or kai sa niema na ye de etwa mu dada no enu nti no na on pese or twe ne ho na either so be overly sex so all the time no so engage in sexual activity and na say obe suro say di pakwande ne sabeka no into all the time di pakwande ne sabeka say no wo twe ne ho on pese obe go ahead any idea just because of what has happened in the past it is a nipa no so when dealing with that issue now what relationship one would to mean stay with the relationship into being yes solid into one bedroom baby no then you're going from relationship to relationship to relationship because you cannot stay in one relationship for a long time because of the IAD, SC, and depression may come once them is very, very common among or sexual abuse survivors. Depression is very, very common because I need it's difficult to say. Or will be a who do you see and maybe a chemu. Into doing your negative thoughts, and we're not anymore. If you also are not saying why you're hopeless, or feel so you're worthless, or yet important to you because will be violated so many times a brand new channel. A true baby cry one share your cry no man your suicidal ideation. Sanko for no person in the cocoon who cry not bad DNA in IAD. If you know so what dear company sister or be of our sexually abused for a long time. A true baby dacro or better or better two or better the beard your cool na abuse and because on him so cool abuse and no Sani money in IAD. It's so a day if it chat. Now me care about guilt and shame and self-blame and the idea no. A idea cost so pine. It sounds like if I constantly all blaming who or yet guilt or feeling guilty no. A true baby are untrusting the pebble. Sabre ne true baby obi a obema bi obehuni bia no or assume say the sabe man or get it together with our obema no na sa oba na e omo betumi e dey asexually abuse woman. And trust it becomes a very challenging issue. Let's say trust your problem. I can't who say the patrono. Sebastian was so a warrior. Trust no, not a niveau. Or worry just because say we are doing easy so worry. But or worry we are so trust there so in ya. Emani kuna na ne yere no ya na entire any day anyhow. Because there be a na juni mono. And sha sa ni patro we no. Onyame a and sha obetumi a day. Asexually molested. No we be say an abuse. We be say na better than one worry na ukunu. And now we can sexually abuse you. It can happen. You find it so cool. You know who no catch or my brain not to be this now for now and then they die. Meaning a form of sexual abuse at that point in time. In Kuffour, so when you self-destructive behaviors, they be anything. It be anything they can get into drugs, they can get into alcohol. Because when you say no more sadia, na obi ni pakrono air abuse me sexually. I will not feel it. So me drugs and so idea. It's not me so high, no, I will not feel what is going on. And I can let it all disappear and go away. Make about eating disorders. Sound apart from eating disorders, there be more body image problems. So yeah, media me when yes media me nimu yes me wa hwese me honam said yes yeah any idea wa hwe manim so they complain about every part of their body. If it's someone sexually abuse them and made them feel worthless. So on your worth anything, the body no, and for so be any so the body and for so a swan say will be a day and then they better continuously, repeatedly, without stopping over a long period of time. And the whole service they care about pelvic pain. Into the pakwan, especially so ya you cause pelvic pain over time. Even constant infection. It be a vaginal infections near there over and over and over. Because what age and when you need channel, the body in used to sex. Also, what I see initiated sex at a very early age. Obetumi and your pelvic pain, obetumi and your infections over time, all types of infections. Into the pakwan or forcing another any kind of infection or no transfer infection and therefore from the they have difficulty swallowing. If we keep at a timer, sexually abusing no. Just that the whole world is falling apart. If they end up with breathing problems, anxiety, severe panic attacks. Say what the pakrona say you offer usonimu if you free the tiba no asonimu say what tapping on the shoulder they get all excited and all anxious Who is that? Because I fear of something happening to them, and it's constantly there. Into they be hyper vigilant about so will be able to me a I will be. Yeah, no more task is very, very tense. Very, very tense. And almost phobias they breed. There be a who ashes any for crack from back. Normal research we normal compare for more call Vietnam War. And then for why abuse you almost sexually. Normal who say or we now with the same amount of post-traumatic stress disorder, which is very serious because we'll be a walk war baby or bar or you're hyper vigilant. It means that and I just flower that would be sorry to now. A chain say be under and shall no be baby kuno. It's because I need to the idea turning chain because of the war because the who are bomb. Sadi panel so do one sound so who saw moon crop for you cool during the war or bar and I just put me a major nightmares any idea. Or then I'm trying to be or kasa ni idea no dana jokra no kasa. The same thing so happened to for where you're sexually abused. A brown more when the boom between your nightmares. Nightmare no benyano. It reflects back to Abia Sani Pacono. Sabre no abusing it sexually. Into being nightmares or you're anxious. If you hold to be sorry to not keeping watch because so sure if I want a baby any baby. And to me and when you baby I see a funny so where you baby after you sweeping under the rug. And you're very, very serious because flashbacks no. Yeah, dear, a war. If you don't so hard, you say it's ancestor abuse is so severe no. Or when you're amnesia, meaning said that part of their life they totally forget about it. And it's our part of the life. The ABA it happened from the age of 5 to 10, 10 to 11, whatever. No, they will forget about that part of their life. In 2%, if I want to say, into 10, now, yeah. On to be in control specifically at the age of 10 to 11, what happened? That particular gap, it is gone because what suppressing is so much to say. When you're amnesia, said they are on Kaisa, and it's a way for almost to cope with the woman because by repressing, meaning say by suppressing your friend is assembly, and by disassociating themselves, and at the same time having the amnesia, and it helps them to cope day by day with their day by day life. So they be as a with the force. Now cause a problem, Now cause the self is already own to be and function on a regular basis in life. And near my bed crying a bit to me, a bit to me, I'll be a wire sexually abused. The Edika pie a bit to me, I have one. Say, what so many paconos or be catcher say, who son will be abusing it sexually, and answer, were a teenager, and answer young adults will be abusing it sexually. The Edika say a bit show in the pacono. Because the man who see a don't know, and at the same time, the man who's a summer walk ye GD, then ye be all making that story up. Of course, the theater so do a whole bit of making story up. But don't wanna ya sexually abused woman. Don't wanna they can't correct. Into all the country no show and dismissing the saying no correct. Me pamocho in sweeping under the rug because away after our body and 7 seconds here bay and I walk off of a braying away you see me say yeah you free baby bano. Africano. Don't want to have oh there be a same way they want to be in car and after opening moon way they want to be in your side, And so we wouldn't him opening moon not that well. So I say, wouldn't him sadly planet that well, but we'll bow when it's here, dear. Wouldn't him will banner. Ain't it Joe Bunny did a fast your investigation. So your investigation who say no crap. Fine. But most of the time, now some are going to country, yeah, no crap to be investigation. Who say no crap. And can't no my a you boo far. One in the year I worry, but none of you know what back and what they are for the day, a day, a bar I worry. If you have bear money to be abused, Aquadano. Or you also on one second background or to be a day abuse the warm or a worry. And I vice versa. A bit to me about say be our bano, bear man the dinner back, about the worry. And also we have found out say maybe or honor. One why if you need new community or babe worry. Which means babe money day or the babe money day. Edda so many times. No, I've one and one kind of so capa say in this year and after saying this year and after men can't show via member way. See a way you chrome cry, you chrome so problem back of your Ghana, hold on. No. Matches see input Professor Crown Sana. If you're about good grade and yeah, then why you work on why you work to make a also. When you may you will say, and I do remember to be compared to Macra or to me cast assembly. So when you may metumi de ama w'adwuma. But you really the psychological effect that ebenya was any pakrono so on a long-term basis. Any kind of pakrono a virgin. Who are breaking a virginity, and ya would no person who breaking a virginity, or person can if a poor be worry no mum and a bay sardine. Sabre what violating the panel, or who were dreamer most because we are the boss. And to be who are new who are banimu, no are yet anxious, no in your panic attack, or who pan off a soul journey efa be a day echo, because on person will be who know. And to one would you would ye, we are the old professor release to but Sabre what causes long-term health effects. Was any pakrono so the negative effects when you're mentally physically ni ade nyina or dey kwada worry mu da achi na akwa new kunu ana na yere problem was saa worry no what dey wa fa ho adu but saa brain ni pakro be worry no or no so deal with these issues. Counseling the idea here was a francophone na e bomodi an e pe counselors ma wo mo no mo ko near counsel wo mo teach you how to cope with what has happened in the past, how to learn to love themselves, how to learn, say, don't blame yourself for what happened. You are worthy. We will be out, we are so of value. And yadia, we are nobody. We are child of God. Into when you're we will be our son. We'll boost you out see a day edo. Sami pa no yes, or no mom the sick person, or no mom the or yaria, or no mom the here. If we say, and you and I will be the papono mum and I be. And I most of the time, also almost sexually abused the alcohol. Usually, almost they were sexually abused before. And to unknown, that's all they know. And they are just continuing the cycle. Into almost so we hear more. I will see a bomber the here, they help about apart from reporting it to the authorities. There's some what's the money papono counseling. The idea said it will be to me a channel where free side. Obi ka so obi wo fa on to be controlling no saade no wa try on to be nyai so won to be nyai dia na chese wo yare ankasa wo mental health problem and no nti na won to be in control won to wo say nipa no e se e chew na say so ye pe help strong help mawa wo betumi aye dey atwe wo free saade no be so munim say krom ha say no see find out to say what sexually abuse will be and for how long it's been minianum ye betchu ye do betum now we best see so I just already register as a sex offender in the end say me neighborhood ha na wo see na me call online for check here me who sex offenders ye dey eti area then I'm sorry my catch me massa monye careful it is that way me man kwa with the agro abonti o mo kwa me ni o mo before because there may be a sex offender in the area enti mu am sa ase be me sere mu am ko hwem wenne enani ojeda enani nkwageda so we be sa me sere otwe hu free hu ententem so na nkwa ye wo so ase because America ne won Ghana de eniema bebre wo kwa ye bu ye ni bu so eniema bebre wo kwa ye nye no hwehwe ba krodo ba ba bedru bi e besie bia no monim say ye tu ho anabo na mo nka wo say apostle wo krom ha no police brutality we before no son eso e so bi report say sia say bi sa afa sia wo mo be fa wo ho nche wa hwe krom do mo eni e besi wo kon so am wa kwa akowu kwa enti me show was abre eyinu mu a for body ana ye dey e free mu e was say emofra no ebe ka kire ye nya na young adult and teenage be ka kire ya ye fa ne kwa doctor ho omo examine no omo make sure say onya sexually transmitted disease bia because e bia na nipa kwa no ne da say me kan na bia or sexually transmitted illnesses no me test wo mo ne ye hwe say de bia omo konya bibia na so makwa konya so a ye make sure say edru a wo be hia no omo de be mom no omo atumi afa because all for yes na akwala no konya sexually transmitted disease what ha akwada ne pa ni no what ha no kwan bebre so if we say enyo no na ko fa yare ne bre no won wakwa akofa saa yare na ye dey abre ni pakro ne saa bre no waha ni pakro for the rest of their life because there was so mu nuro bebre said there be betumi a clear your friend say e betumi a clear aye dey every omo na mu why ye na bone nuro bebre so wa mu ni say from enu side effects the door so na is waha ni pakro ade akofo so amini anu me some ti ase say betumi esi ne say wo abuse akwala ne sexually no won na ega no obetumi enyin sen onyin sen asabre asembe na obeka ehoro no wabona no aka chen se hwa no wanka nchiro bia na akwala no so parents adwene am so oboba no no ya akwada abone if you so no e na akọ no obema bia kwa akwada ntin wenyin sen no into what create anxiety what create stress what create a lot of panic ama akwada na sabre with or no any the family, what creates tension in the home. And you never to be affecting the partner psychologically. And to the long-term effects, no, affecting the partner we are sad, no, so. So what was alcohol or so be can't be as a abofra way, a be at messy back and also been saying that. Meaning sense that will be brave or no matter way so. Apart from for individual homes, you know, in Saku be brave or far. Or so could be a whole use or no authority to sexually abuse them for. A sorry penny be whole use the authority to sexually abuse them for. And penny for you or more as a man edge by a for no money. As a money be brave or from power or more, yes, I did. Meanwhile, CSC assuming Yamia very, very careful. Yeah, what stepchildren, Mumia very careful. Young Cassie and Mano cry and no motive, Mumia very careful. And Qualano, Omo, what trustee. Debre. Enti ono no so one the papa ne maami wo fia. Ono bia o hye na taade bia oni say it's not a problem. Enso e bia na obi wo fie ho no mo no hu no ano. No wa ye den wa ye aroused. Enti me srem a wo bi keep your edges down. So wo busuani bi o ti wo fie be ma bi na wo hwe na so wo hwe wo ba ba bi ehwe bone ana so ba ho no wo hwe wo ba ba ma bi ehwe bone a me srem a bobode antentem so minimo so ko bi. Or no back now that you see a chrome has say now what you prepare and walk up a diamond was to make our dyke of swimming, repair to mamma. That's just so much you see and problems the dia day embreno because we are catch us and mamma will be seen into a while walk up a diamond, no one way to a dyneka. Now things so was up to may be a day, Amma will be to me a ya and go for problem your day, and mark on in the busia. Meanwhile, be a appearance of evil. Bibi a day ever call how near my name ebema obi akwakwenya psychological problem obi be kwakwenya pelvic pain obi kwakwenya sexually transmitted diseases and ya de no Mr. Momi avoid it near yes sir ebe boy nyina ama ye krodua mu yetina aya asundua ama ye nyina nya pom din so aye den e dia na ha sabre manuasi me did say DJ e dia na go for questions be on person.
Yo, doctor, Meda wasipa MC ensemna na odini nyina aba no ebisi obo omonsem so asemu na me fa kwanya so adadofo amojoin ni nyina ase Mami Grace I say good evening, good to see you, doctor. I love your hair gear. So me I think Grace you feel your hair gear no pa nyagro I mean you about reason against nyamisha so joining Obapa munyina nyame esamo mame vida buadi Lillian Owusu John Owusu mame bena okay Mark Cliff Kojo Isaac hey as time goes on mo an come the mudin beba nyame esamo se munyina ma join doctor ane ni edin komo ene osi sexual abuse the impact. Mummy try me homra. Now for Dr. Emma answer your questions no Emma.
Sarah?
So my men so say Bramiana, neba, Ayachiwadia. So be in the papaya and also see Ayachiwadia. Be in the Mammy Kuda and also Ayachiwadia water. So be in the Yaway Gamaya and also Ayachiwadia. So be so many nana.
I said okay, was here Chiwadia, Dr. Abedi and Chahone and 7 Emudu and Afiyama doctor. Enyi ano my opani kwabia oseme akwaba se wa join e wodwumadi ni so doctor and amanfo se wa bo mo nsem so pa enya agro obi busa se this kind of impact in a really huge is hard to get out of it. Doctor
wow, but you're sexually abused or my interview woman.
That's what Nidia
I may say,
Okay,
what's the
okay.
impact is very hard to get out of.
Yes,
Me say, in Kuffour Braya sexually abuse you woman. No research it say impact no so much damaging say. So when you the right counseling, the right helper, and this you probably destroy all my life forever. You probably destroy my life forever. Into the council will be suicidal ideation, one who will be kuno cry, end it all. And now will be perpetrator in Nipakra or abusing it sexually, will be kuno crime and every one actually and away again. At all. Then so over time, no effects maybe and your cry. The mental health aspect of it no terrible. To miss someone who will be what I be a num. Warrior side no onyai and will be so experiences side to one more your national sexual violence hotlines and the idea will be to me afraid. Now what to me will be a Casanova court counseling on a regular basis. I want to be to me working with you. Now what to me I find a different coping mechanisms. Now what to me dealing with that issue a see and maybe a can.
Dr. Medasi, we say, I say, doctor, I'm a victim, but the stigmatization attached to that is hard to come out to tell people you have been sexually abused. What are the other ways that you can deal with that or let somebody know without people getting to know that you were involved?
Okay.
Doctor, I say, there also a problem, but especially Manu in that problem, but omuntiminka.
No correct. Stigmatization eka ho no ye bibi ha adwen pa free say. Obi kura to because said the OCCS you who kura into the man if akro no kura no or abuse you sexually. What idea na wo hye na wo hu gu ho any idea. There be da. Obi atade wo hye no eni kwan say no ema wu nipa wu twem no. E course o ma wo ye den wo force wo ho ye den e wo sa nipa ko no so. Enti me here em said the here pa ni education.
Yes.
I was see take it opportunity akwanya way. Yen safu mu ni ye kyerɛkyerɛ mfofo. Said ye may your internet so I may kyerɛkyerɛ. Ye fie mu see kyerɛkyerɛ ye mane say. Wo no fo wa se wo to any ade ne. E mo bia fa ne nsanka wo so ye ba mu so ye oba wo. E ma ne fa ne nsanka inappropriately. So I was see kyerɛkyerɛ man said be on be aware no ba ye on a heightened alert. No kwa abɔntene see obetumi aye accountable say obebe fia be ka kyerɛ na wo fo free say na wo fo akyerɛkyerɛ ne dada aka akyerɛ ne say you know what ubetumi aka bibi akyerɛ a ye njajo a ye betu ho anamo enti ye kyerɛkyerɛ wo fie ye kyerɛkyerɛ wo yensafo mu ye kyerɛkyerɛ so wo internet no so no ebetumi ama sa stigmatization akɔ free say me kunu ka kyerɛ me say Ghana de nkrofo wo betena nkrofo fie say obi wo ho anu akɔfa obi abase be boa me obi fie ni ade no say ankwala ni say no they go through a lot of sexual abuse omu stro so omu be kan ti dodo na omu betena ho na kakra no wadwane ko because of what has been happening in the home and o say akoso e bebre wo so omu yinsɛn no omu adwane no omu ko so omu because omu stro and as omu madam no kra do nipa ko omu betena ni fie do de be ye wo omu no kra no say akwala will feel so bad about themselves. Intimate problem we were for perpetrators ni mom and there was set you put a stigma on them. Perpetrators ni mom and see hold you accountable. Perpetrators ni mom and see mom feel very uncomfortable of what they are doing. And no internet say education. Now you create a space that is safe. Now one more why you affected. To me, I voice it out or more concerns than the eye woman. Near finding help a day and my woman said if you don't between me, I get it over. Fast stigmatization.
Yes. Oh, okay. Dr. T. Obidie, or say, oh yes, I remember I was abused when I was 8 years old and I couldn't tell my mom because I thought my mom was going to beat me. No matter also African women, African mothers, that was our problem. I don't know, say because of all the time almost screaming at the kids in India. So I can't problems are untiminka national.
Yeah, no na walk who say the way we were trained, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we are trained to say be biano. I send be a ube can't be and no correct. who say was idea no say akwala de oka asem a enye no kra ni kwan so wo gini di asem wo ka na nyampa enso enkwala mom ne ka no kra so ahwa impani fo mo nka no kra tani mu fo ha wa che no kra die no waka odwe kitchen aka chiro say yo no.
That's right.
And we've seen it time and time again, especially in perform the drugs back home, man. Watching the provocation so nim a choir drugs the fast way into the bag. Now magic be the drop a drugs with you bag. Obviously not. So ain't no enquala na kind of creme more chain in penny for. Ain't miss Ramwa ya wo for no so wo ba e be ka sam chrewa. Miss Ro atiatia ni ade e tiatia mano. We need to find a different way I be dealing with the mano. Find a different way and your money bed ever communicate. Now, Kwalade, feel free. What who said there's an open door policy at any time. No bet me and mommy and Annie Papa Enya. Open dialogue, open communication. A year free without any judgment. A year free. Kwalade, who and money muso be catching them mommy and Annie Papa. Ye bel bono miss Fremwa. This is going on. And ya dia isolated cases. A cost every day in several homes. I saw the cry is I saw the see a consume young couple when you see you know and for home abusing for sexual intimacy for them one the show. Mobile I will for no you emphasize the way seriously. You buy your money in show a who no mommy you free woman no much me by your wife can't so much training.
Dr. Medasi, we see you see doctor, I really need help right here. I've been married for a while. I was once a victim. Up to now, anytime my husband touch me and I get a flashback and get scared of sex.
Okay. Let's stress that we friend National Sexual Abuse Hotline. Minim there be a sign if I war. But yes, a National Sexual Abuse Hotline. One more 800 number, anonymous, I'll be to me a friend, or more counselors. As our counselors, we'll be to me for counseling. They say the coronavirus into you'll be to me virtually. Not virtual counseling, no, usually be 3 times a week. Or much different coping mechanisms. Will be to me I try to cope, find a different way of coping. Now saying so no. So that person has to be aware. Said this happened to you years ago, and noon tina ukunune bawon chenya. As I know I can see up a one person or best catch one. Now or no so ya counsel or no so. Ya counsel mu both together. Said they be a bit more crown be fast so be to a relationship. No, I am solid. Not cycle when you repeat it later on in life.
Wow, Doctor Medasipa. Doctor, obviously oka where they be and then what you say Belania, if I'm right. Also oka say Belania. When that issue nibi, it's odi deeper, but still, or no, or nyakes, utimidi deeper. It's no, a man I gonna come back say that issue when you some time ago, no, and no, a man edit more, and
oh, bulimia. Yeah, bulimia and anorexia.
Okay.
Bulimia ni obia, obedi aduane bebre. Into they eat a lot of food all the time because we are all copy with that issue now is see and maybe IHM. Any anorexia, woman so almost starving woman our munity. Obo ho or the limit, obedi di bebre. Then so at the end of the day, no about to throw up or no other than fashion and meaning what side they throw up. Anorexia for one of the or try so best starving because we feel that the body image, or our body image problem, or things was sort of ain't or starving or what's the bedding or building. Yeah.
Wow. That's a good one. Doctor, obviously, was say up to now, or was shock, any fear, anytime, be crack to a crack, a tough man, I said, Bicana. Now, I do any issue, doctor. Now, like, say, or still, I didn't happen long time, so still, or feel that shock, no, any fear, anymore. To with this case, then, over to my idea, get rid of it.
Yeah, your brain, Debbie, I'm a question professor. People don't understand the power of our brain. The brain is the center of the entire body. When you say brain in a control, be our body. You see, I may also say information call me brain. And I catch your brain, any neurons, and be over say, what the background of a so man in something. And the brain send the signals upon insanity, said a be an insano, a muscle. It's brain the control BBR. So be toilet, so be drink, so be DDO, BBR. The brain is controlling that. And to say BBC, ne affect your brain wa. As a said you was so brain yeding a function, and that is a problem, huge problem. And to we are sexually abused that. Sa if a DNA see a your brain and so when dealing with that issue in terms of counseling, now one pay different coping mechanisms. The found be first or be handle. Sa DNA see it sits with you forever. Ube try so be suppressing. Ube try so be repressing. Now so still no at the end of the day, that's all. It is the next part is say counseling. So you counseling, National Sexual Abuse Hotline, threat. Nepe counselor. It doesn't matter how long ago it happened. What we do, we will questions. Will be then if I cannot contact you, so you can go through counseling. Bet me up, wow, no, I get it over. That problem we see.
Wow, doctor. Doctor, and there was so my girls, both if you need any more advice, how to Obin's story was saying, was it as a school case after school, we were going to the bungalows for ice blocks. And then that was why I was abused. I knew my mom would ask me, why didn't you come back home straight from school? So I never ever said it. I just told my sister. Oh, yeah. Ice block go. Yeah, boy, compare ice block.
Yes. Ain't that make us the perpetrators? So, in form of yes, idea we know. Almost some form of yes vulnerable. In form of yes weak on which we are prey on, and usually a young color the what?
Yeah.
Can you move there? You may be able to fight.
A massa, young girls are almost in arguing cranny so. And then on bet me the detective say, Nippa will say, be obey bad or I jump.
Then I make yes. A quite our best or be detected. It says, who caught baby who walk us all. What say, oh, Papa Pachabia, way me quite say, should I be quite way, and I say, oh, me Pacha me pension, no bet me a mammy, you near the no catch us, oh, Brabby, oh, blind side, oh, Brabra, constable, who could do a sword, not me back. Not me, but you know, Fabro, maybe our corner demo, what was our mat. Miss Ramos will be invited to the sea. No catch us at nothing, I may bar, but one day I may be upon the hole. Because nothing may ban. We see you now, we see ice block now, we that's what it's not na me ba. And yes, I did no cry. And to that one, ice block, the kitchen, and the fridge. Into a call ya no kwa yama. The moment for what's any demo, such as a me ba, Miss Rose be put in the janico.
Doctor,
be a pro.
Doctor, Mincho, see away the other twice and never answer any in my manner. Or say it's almost 56 years, but I still remember we were about 10 cases. But this man managed to do this to the extent that the other case never saw it.
Yeah.
In your call back, 1 second.
You,
doctor. I hope they mean Lucy. Of Rafa, my home, so, but what to me?
Hello?
But what to me?
Hi.
Oh, okay. But doctor was with you.
Dr. Manu, Pastor, I am a great America say.
I
didn't wait a me. I'm not making no one be catra. Na, I check not baby, and I'm a papaya, Jumano, not a hoye, a brofumo bungalow, na dama mines were quite ya. Ain't you know your poor school are near in a bungalow because that time the one they were free. Ain't you a brofumo says blocks, no? A door, so I know where you know I'm at talking to Kuffour, no. A gun for yeah, Juma or Hornum. Yeah, no, monsieur, ice block, ice block. And you know, about me classmates, and I'm saying I will buy a sex class 4 as a divisa. And I say, oh, a young couple, one young cody, into your point, and any other far. And your ice block, baby, yet also what are the aging. Now, I say, company, no, you're 2 diamond or into the almost to me 2 a quail, almost 2 quail, son. just said the bear smugglers into me for a car point and for which between the whole I say, who do I not what was Simusa? No, I sign up. I say, would see to Chrono now. I say, and yes, see to Chrono. I did pay a kind home. And yes, see to Chrono or come a dinner. And so now I'm coming now. My frock or corner saw. Almost one of a panel. And the meeting at the Chrono. The woman is upon a piano, not what and the other fat McClinton. And they all said, yes, I me for that. As it's so beautiful. I'm say, oh, try dear. No. And to make us when you say, or who said, me are very ignorant and no jay. But either say, or jay you when you can't say you may dress. It's an abuse. And I'm again, the whole son coming Kuffour. And because I'm a catcher, my men to me, I come a cheap one. I'm in a wahano. No, we'll be a class 2 as a class 3. Miss Cassie, me babu to hey. And one more abuse as some number abuse as someone say, and young phone so, and young phone so, young phone so, I'm a man. The catcher, Mrs. Sakura, indeed, they 2 years crap. Mr. Walker, oh, see, come on, baby. Or a best, or your petty fire, and to quite feel the first one, or the abuse, or the abuse. Yes, our session is almost 58 years. I still remember.
Yeah,
I do. Yes.
Yeah.
Papa penny or your papa penny, papa, or your penny. I just say, and we shall cry over what by any 50s. And I am a someone.
Yeah, that's the brand Grace. A problem. So a problem that you criminal who are normalizing near my baby, your culture, your culture, Anna, and near my baby, have a bad kind of say your culture, and I'm normalizing near my baby. Excuse me to interrupt you. Me kayan come, me mama, me woman. Obaka me catch you say kosuku and I say me catch you say kotintim. Woman, papa. Hey,
Yo,
yes, that's the
baby. For the
your culture, no, unnormalizing near my baby or who mean not say young home for accountable. They are among for responsible for more actions. Nipa baby, they are near my normal get away with it. You close and a coso pass, Abra, you can say a coso. Me Gidi say, especially Obia Abia Sebi, who says also here manco for ye near ma anka ordinarily, so we sika and 1 year. 80 member example, who say a sorry, so we be a Palawe Ghana. My one be wo me call Ghana Mribino, which means my one be wo fa. Uncle one is papa penny move way and call out again. Uncle one is papa where this 50 and now 60 on an call out. But here ain't no. Said they be obeying your BBD.
That's right.
Said they be obeying your Chicago Triani school fees in Tino. Maybe on this papa penny more. That's abuse. That's sexual abuse right there. Or you're willing. But papa na co worse than it says, I want to make that dear. Make your own school fees. When they make that dear, remember we sika trade and yeti. Ain't semester must say schools na wo you chrome Ghana near the end. Almost stretch the sunny my way. Chrome say almost warm. 18 and Kwalani be brave to me a day. Echo ye day. Echo case as soon as see air abusing me and also been tea abusing me. You chrome on so no. Ye ain't stress idea in the school. Ain't ye see a shot get stretch the man we school. FM radio, how do I buy you from Ghana? Your church is any money in our say, hey, so will be a wrong who added in Sakau, and yet obedient in Sakau no when yet obedient in Sakau 2 and yet obe a cast of every one and yet so who yet a cast on them now to show into Nipano now say at 23.
Yes.
And also we the dad also so when they made that member with security or school fees, remember with security and near dinner idea now. Mumma ye accept this idea if we say and yet. Now for 4 more years, Sano, Mummy and more with the 2 before we get. Now you hold you accountable. Yes, sir. Thank you for 4 years, I am many in an. Who goes on with a baby, because so many consequences.
I see so many consequences in it. Some more. Wow. Doctor, Doctor, will be question. I don't know how we're going to answer it. Or say, or not, okay, when you get the tree, or say, or not, ya abuse you, no, Anna, when you may. And in this case, you know, Sakura, when you're anything, go Bema now, any side, or near Bema or Penna, the Oberwareno. Anna, any salmon and you see when anything.
You know what? And family there, between when you and Yankopon, you have to take it to the Lord in prayer. You have to do a lot of soul searching. Ain't that the catch about the National Sexual Abuse Hotline? Where one more counselors or home for between the Wakasa. What the options there are. So now one making the right choice based on incomodia when you're with and your more healthcare providers or more regular counselors, licensed counselors, and so on. Any different agencies, and no sound comodia and ever one way to make the right decision based on when you say now, when you say, if friend for help, let's check inquire if your options are on more or anything amount.
Wow, doctor, that's it. Doctor, the next one, or say, doctor, I need help with a sexual transmitted infection after abuse.
Yo. And then also here help once again over National Sexual Abuse Hotline no. Wo betumi amwahunu baby a ubeko I betumi attest for sexual transmitted infections so one more resources so ye dey e wo no.
Wow. Doctor, wait a minute, Maricro, what's this a grief? Was it GRIEF?
Grief.
Me name the Opache, they was tended by I don't know, so you're
I think that grief and it say, so be you grieve, right?
Okay.
And no, but obviously, I sexually abusing or no, almost they go through grief. I didn't know go through grief because far brain are wash and the craft so many perform on theatre say Adentina obi a name trusting. Adentina obi a name respecting. Ebe to me, I yes, no. And the Pakoro will be grieving for a very long time. They said, "Ni BBI day ewu." Now, so the BBI day ewu. The BBI in the sense that she has been violated. He or she has been violated. Into a new causes our grief over time. No, next way in your counseling, that grief will never go away.
I say, doctor, where's the okay? Or is the person say as a family member and a year, sir? If you want right now, yeah, mana like when to me voice out. If you want to say fully isolation, on person can who couldn't pay. In this case, the end of it, I'll be overcome. Because now, on Filigrass and the Baban chain.
Yes. And one of the other problems with sexual abuse, and they say isolation. If I can't say no, on the so because Osrose or Conipemua, a DNA see and a better CBU. It is or separating the one Conipemudia, it will never happen to them. But you cannot live that life. So forever, so they are isolated. We are social beings, and you have to interact with people. And once again, accept and say, this actually happened. Confront that person who did it. If you cannot confront that person, you won't find other like-minded people. Let's catch them. Say, this is what happened to you. Maybe 2 people, and confront this person who did it. Say, I didn't know we are sad, you know. I didn't know abusing on such and such a day. I didn't know so we are sad, you know. While me and some abusing I may trust the war. Woman so protecting me. Well, protecting me, but rather no what violating me. Now next time you call on Tia, maybe be here. Will be better than I will protect it because you've already broken down that barrier. And see, sometimes confrontation also makes a difference. Now for counseling and also they'll give you different techniques to deal with it. And the counseling is important. I face a confrontation also so maybe a Jesus like a bit to be abwabi brave. And cool because so cool when they are affected psychologically over time. Then if I was funny who do on the and my name funny who that person has to be held responsible.
Wow. Okay. Doctor, this one, I say, doctor, I have 2 problems after this issue. One is problem with concentration. 2, feeling that the trauma is going to happen again.
Yes. Yes. Concentration, yeah, another thing. So we research or who say in we are sexually abused or want to be focusing. Focusing becomes a problem. So can they say Akolana and Uncle when you my dear power school, yeah, dear power, all of a sudden, Akolano school on your debut. On your debut. Now this yearning in I day echo form. Because Sabre on to be focused. Sabre, I did about it constantly over and over and over. No, scenes of the sexual abuse. So it keeps on coming to them. I say so. What's so? Movie, no movie. Now scenes the air piano. Sa and the yes, I need no. Ain't he on to be focused? Debia so try to be focused will be this one. Now what Kaisa abuse that is see and maybe I did HMO. Ain't he once again in order to do that? If I don't want to know, maybe or your drugs and I will know. A bit to me up one and number pain and number problems. But won't be yes, I was so seeking help. Into once again, National Sexual Abuse Hotline is someone who be to me and your help through there. Said they be able to find different coping mechanisms. But once again, perpetrators, me pamucho, who knew. You've got to find a way to hold these people responsible. So especially say a recent and so find a way to hold these people responsible. So you be a chem that was Ghana there. Abia won't be your whole thing. But say they have to be held accountable.
Wow. Doctor, my main content time so the kind of what's it? One thing I realize is because I feel because very bitter when I was growing up. I was always opinionated, and then they think I was disrespectful girl. I was always facing anxiety. Well, no, so Doctor, another question, or is it, Doctor? Sometimes I feel like harming myself, doing something bad to myself because somebody took my pride.
Suicidal ideation, no, and then the can't watch them say, "Oh, mommy is sexually abused." Don't 1 hour have suicidal ideation meaning say they want to kill themselves, they want to harm themselves. It's just a natural from what has happened to you. Into that make us one go for counseling. One go for counseling now. Now we jai man what was that and yadi a beko. Be a child, right? A crew at all. Now a crew also the million of hoshi and one casanca bede a beko. Over her neck crony a day, nay, and no problem will find a solution to the problem right away. Next, that's a woman who saw me a perpetrator, so me a pedophiles, and now walk on them. Most of them sakra wajing because one sakra wajing. Yes, and if I call a report in a police report, but you and yes, our brain will be a baby with you. So our brain there you are on your own. Into more sakra wajing. Miss Ramwa, who urges to have sex a year. One worry, what do we next year? Said, who worries now was our ages. Now, poor baby worrying. And now, if you want to do this, go find someone else. But yet, in Kwadane, young adults or no, one country also person will know what and what was down in a papa. This Remois, Moon, fat idea. A serious issue, and Yago. We will also then the phones, no man, no monsa. No one no monsa, no one no watching. No monsa, no watching the cry. Mean, gee, this one no monsa. That's a gata or how about gata. And now say a put the far, or to a put so my normal sentiment would say, is you about who, and I'm them who go to 1 year, then you go. So far as a sign, you recognize it. The same thing with sexual abuse, you should recognize that you're wrong, totally wrong, and it is an abomination.
Yo, Dr. Ndasi. Doctor, I was expecting my answer from you, Doctor, but you said the other one, talking while sleeping. But my issue is walking and talking without knowing that I'm talking to somebody.
Yes. Also, make us and be about post-traumatic stress disorder. Also, make us and say,
yes.
Or more compare for me sexually abused in for more Vietnam War. Now, near maybe a nightmare, and they said talking to themselves and the idea. And to be a sexually abused, that's a way I will try to cope with what had happened. Into one kasa wo kasa so when you are aware you are talking and you are walking because our problems now when you and sa abuse now who go through side violation or be violative. It constantly comes into your mind. Into when I'm crying now kasa kasa to say they why they wabodam. And some people have been sexually abused and have actually gone crazy. Research has shown some people have been abused and gone crazy. Into once again, and I mean push say go for counseling. So one for counseling, they answer this problem now, but what and now one no best suffer. A bra perpetrator and what to watch any day, any no seek help. So they be a 119 kasa kasa. Na enquire to long term. They will say.
Wow. I say, doctor, you hit the nail at the right spot. Doctor, due to this issue, since then I've been substance abuse and dissociation, and I also having some panic attack. I've tried several times, but I don't know how I'm going to get rid of this.
Yeah. The only way to get rid of it is substance abuse. There's all called for treatment. Now, catch it a woman say, I am on this substance. I cannot get off it because of sexual abuse here happened to me years ago. I want to stop. Or to me, I'll help with that. Right. Panic attack in the idea, and once again, you have to go for counseling. So they be on to me, I'll find a way to deal with that panic attacks, any anxiety. Now you need help. So when seeking help, be anyone but ordinarily I walk it up to you. I can say, I see you have panic attacks and I'm going to give you help. You have to seek that help. And to seek the help so that you can be free from what has happened to you. Said it because it's so when seeking help when you're free, that means the perpetrator still has a hold on you. They still have a hold on you. But you need to break free from that perpetrator.
Wow. Dr. Yamisop, see, this is a very great program. God bless you, Doctor.
Amen.
And them say, oh my, some wow. You said I can't know, Mama. Me cry my yesterday. You are questions in the way I know what they. Yes, I know what they. Doctor, Mommy pick you one be that one wrap up on my my chum watch a crack. Not one wrap up on my doctor. Obi Busase way. Well, say after like Onya that the self-esteem and everything goes down, it's hard to pick up. Does it take divine intervention, or what else can it be to lift you up? Somebody who used to have self-esteem, confidence, and then can boast of certain things, but due to just this one incident, everything is going down.
Yeah. When you say, we on the back is so right, self-esteem becomes a problem because now you're blaming yourself.
Yes. You
feel worthless. From the beginning, you feel worthless. And you have this sense of hopelessness. After you're not worth anything, you become hopeless. You feel used because Obi abuse you. So they used your body to their own gain. How can you gain your self-esteem back? Once again, I go back. Of course, divine intervention in case empire bohu here, empire bohu here, pass over bonfire. As soon as you so one which we free Saturday. But at the same time, so walk up counseling. No, I mean, cast back on show your body. We are made up of the body, soul, and the spirit. When someone sexually abuses you, they break your spirit. When your spirit is broken up, you're only left with your body and your soul. So you'll be walking around, but it seems as if you are dead because that spirit has been broken. And in order to restore the spirit back, you can be that same normal person who was doing things in the past. You need to pray and you need to get help. You need to get that counseling. So that you can find different coping mechanisms in order to restore you to that whole person. Now we
wow. Doctor, me that's it. Doctor, me chum you said I am say more now. Well, wait here. I say, doctor, this is true. They say anyone who has been abused also become an abuser.
Yes, I am pa.
That's what you think.
that's what we usually think. Then Kobe, I abuse you, you wouldn't continue the cycle.
Right.
But keep in mind, nipa krono when we need help, nipa krono will find different ways to cope with what had happened to them. And no into this idea that so so they just want to continue it to revenge on someone. But instead of seeking revenge on nipa krono abuse, we're seeking revenge on another vulnerable person. It's just unfortunate, but that's what happens.
Wow, Dr. Medasipa, we need major opportunity now, man. What wrap up my man for questions or mobile exchange, no more so I take advantage. It is not a quick one. Major amount.
To may summarize the sexual abuse and it say, will violate you before for. Say the papa your bar na bema. Not either so only the papa better, having sex with a person, penetrating. And now so what didn't sabe kind of look what didn't sabe kind of too. And now so be kissing the pakron, over hugging up the pakron very tight. And now so who coercing will be so when they make that remember we may you say material school fees amount metal way amount. It is our brain who and I usually know go form sexually abuse go form. And you will be a would trusting or be a would usually family members I the end of or be a would now who will trust this pakron and will not be sexually abusive. Now sexual abuse it is not only touching the person, it will also swap or expose the apalano to pornography. And now say or manage pornography with internet so and now or manufacturing run so the be obey taking pictures. You are violating the person sexually. Although you didn't touch them, you still violated them sexually because you are showing them sexual images and at the same time one way you who are violating right there and then. Well one is self-esteem. Most of the time what happens is almost I say blame you. They feel guilty, almost feeling worthless. So because their body has been used and abused for no apparent reason. Sexual abuse it continues for a very long time. Abuse now for quite a long time. For him say, free. It will be free damaged good. Because when seeking help, when your help will be the parents say your better children or the parents the and I know sweeping under the rug. I know slow class of a can't the parents said yes, Auntie Grace a kind, To be sure why a bit here say young parents so if we are more friend or almost church or more body parts. Now who so one thing and I say pussy high obedient in account inappropriately. Mammy who said a bit a deal with it. Now, yet to me, I solve this problem in terms and son and how. If we say sexually abused, we know how depression, panic attacks, stress, post-traumatic stress disorder, ever almost said almost compare Vietnam for what we call war, and no more by sexually abused. If who be body so these people grieve over time. And a relationship it becomes very difficult if I want to know a relationship, intimate relationship. We walk out won't be worry or worry and any GBN because time be an spouse. No, and then say can now so try so be intimate. No, I can't see up. No, I get anxious on the said that was so. Perpetrators some war honor bebre war. Miss Ramu, I hope send the mood. Now what's a cram watching? If someone such a watching a bro, today had ye chewa, ye do better. You chrome gun and maybe a big manaka. Ye chewa, ye do better. Can so sexually abuse you be so. Now, who was sexually transmitted infections? Who bet me dear manipulation? They say, what happened? I know what say no. I was so no knowing answer to me. Clear. If you are proper, better and son, I freedom. We do cry, I really bet me a them for the rest of their lives. Or you also bet me and you say, when you say, what maybe I know school. That brain and life are coming to a standstill. Intimate stramo, me pamo show. We will be our side to be abusing for sexually. We a perpetrator. I call you a pedophile. But what day? So bet you were free sabon and sing young couple ding from friend yam. A boo a bushy anymore, a boo anchor found so anymore. Most unfortunately, you are going through sexual abuse in the stramo. Most National Sexual Abuse Hotline. One can't know what is going on, even if it happened years ago. Find out so which being a counselor said they are better coping mechanisms to me I get it over. So our problem we are winning. It's showing young people so be kind said they are young enforce and young for and for home watching for the rest of their life. The dam was to be brave.
Wow, doctor, yebeda sepa adwumre wa ma ye inshira. Odofo Dr. Vera Kuffour Manu ene tenika adwumre no. Esem ni nyina na odi aba the impact of sexual abuse on our health. Eno ana odi abre adwumre. Osinye da bia na yebeka tomatoes ni je ni se de osi wotwe no. Ene de odi ko different level kra. So ni so why you cool. Sane tie chodo bia na adisiana amani pa bebre ayeku omo filigrasa ombefre dan so sane tie sane wo se bueno ai doctor nyami shop a wo bie ni o maso sane me kan e web page ho esa wo Facebook YouTube si ewie program na o mesia obetima ko back no wakwa akohwe mi sa fe na bebre join nanso ye brand ko your next program nti ye beja doctor na wakodi ni juma na nyame ya adoma yasan ehia bie doctor dodo na de o test ban say God bless you nyame shall no time
amen madam wasi de remedy nyame jamo
yes that's doctor you are for the for say me kan Dr. Vera Kuffour Manu no moteni kano wodi additional abrain the first sexual abuse and as impact of sexual abuse tete nkrofo mano mume yinjai na musumunye board na muntimi nka enye sa na ha adwene nyame hira so be join ye program so the sexual abuse and say you and your health jumedie no nyame yadoma ye besan ahia tam kuchu ye another program beba ye ni enu bi be interview na no so ebe de ebe kupa
Mitamfuma wedding, mama, you na me yare no trance ma say enyame no trance me ni power nyame kwane ti mi sisa shebre mini so betumi ya sisa mama ni so me yare nti ya mususu no chome mama ni nti ya mususu nti me na yare safo ni Israel nyame o obeka sama menya unto Yami yarentina ipamasi Eja mama ni unutina ipamasi Yareza foni nyami Obeba mamenya uto Ada saba mubro Yeni bebe nini ngwese Obiara woda yebi mwani jeta Obi suno nebi sosere Kobe ya yali debeze nasibote wu Every Sunday I watch it. Why ya onya ya resafo. This is what bread onya kama phobia. Yesu Kristo sana ya rebe. Osini safa ogete nante. Balezi forte asemya wati kokum waja washe. Sawa so kete umida. Eti sana safa muburase. Dere baba minyo. Sami graja sinam said Daniel, Open and West Yajiti. As to say, Yabu Pati, I see now.